I still hear your voice at night. Make me feel alright. Jump right back into my life. Cause we could dance the night away. Make me love you through the haze. Ain't no need to be afraid. I still hear your voice at night. Make me feel alright. Jump right back into my life. Cause we could dance the night away. Make me love you through the haze. Ain't no need to be afraid. Cause I want you bad, want you bad. I do. You coming back, cause I still hear your voice at night. Make me feel right. Jump right back into my life. Give me something else to do than thinking about. Are you thinking about it too? Don't need reason, my reasoning is you. I knew that we were bound to fall apart, but always kept you deep inside my heart. Maybe someday you'll forget the past. I still hear your voice at night. Make me feel right. Jump right back into my heart. Cause we could dance the night away. Make me love you through the haze. Ain't no need to be afraid. Cause I want you bad, want you bad. I do. You coming back, cause I still hear your voice at night. Make me feel right. Jump right back into my life. I think about you, I really do. I keep on running back to you. I think about you, I really do. I keep on running back to you. Still hear your voice at night, voice at night. I still hear your voice at night, voice at night. I still hear your voice at night. Make me feel right. Jump right back into my life. I do.
Welcome, one and all, to the next episode of the Balderdash campaign with your host, myself, Grant Magic, Prime Minister of New Strathclyde, and I'm also your host of River Valley Radio. You might notice from the post or the background that I do have Connor on the background. Unfortunately, he was not able to make it today, so it will be myself and the very lovely Ethan of the Sunland. Good evening. I think he might have some technical difficulties right now, but he should be back. He should be back, definitely.
My microphone has a mute button. I completely forgot.
Right, well,
What I did say was, how we doing tonight?
yeah, everything's all right. Everything's all right. Not too much happening. For the viewers at home, that song that was playing there was Linksay and Johnny Joined. I Still Hear Your Voice. It's an NCS release. If you want to listen to it again, you can find it in the description below. Um, and yeah, but in general, everything seems to be okay. Not too much going on. Not too much. So that's.
I'm just having a chippy tea while I do this. It's a great way to chill out. And oh yeah, go on.
For our American viewers at home, a chip is what's referred to, or it's a slang term for a chip shop, and a chip shop in Britain, you generally get things like fish and chips and um, various other shall we say, confections full of grease. So I reckon a lot of Americans
Yeah,
would like a chippy. So
absolutely. I think they might. I mean, the local chippy near me, they used to only have fish and chips and nothing else. I kid you not. But they overhauled the menu in the first time in 15 years, and I'm not being dramatic. I mean that literally. And now they've got things like hot wings, so yeah, I'm gonna be putting on a few pounds because of
yeah.
that.
Yeah, I remember that there was a chip shop across the road from where my mum lives in Edinburgh, and like I shit you not, everything stank of rancid grease, right? Even things that were in
Oh no.
even things that were in cellophane packets, right? We bought popcorn once, And it's again, it's in this, it's sealed in this cellophane package, and even the popcorn stank of stale grease. I'm not even kidding you on, man.
Say, what does stale grease even smell like? Because the local chippy near me, it doesn't smell
Y- y-
like.
You would honestly,
Yeah.
you would know if you smelled it, but the only way I can reasonably describe it is, um, like burning grease, like grease that's starting to burn.
Oh.
That's how stale grease smells. It smells like grease that's starting to burn. And you would honestly know if you smelled it, but it stank so bad. Everything that came out of that kitchen, and then I assume someone called the health authority because about a couple of years after my mum moved in, it dramatically increased in quality. Nothing stank anymore. Like they replaced all the tiling and so like everything just got an upgrade, man. But the whole shop just stank of that shit, man. Holy crap.
You know, it's not great when you go to the chippy so often that they start referring to you by your name and
Yeah,
like the usual.
yeah. I do have that pet hate as well. Like I once frequented the subway so much that they started to remember my order, and it was at that point that I never went back. That's how you know you've got a
I still
problem.
go. Yeah, I know. I started to realize that thing. Oh, I think I'm coming here too often.
Mm,
But come on, it's like the food there is actually peak. I'm not even kidding. Like even for a chippy, it's like, damn.
mm.
Like the sausages aren't that bad. It's actually decent.
We'll need to get a chippy up here at some point, but because chippies up here are a
On
lot
God.
are a lot different for chippies down there. So
Why is that?
I,
Is it just the grease
I,
smell or?
yeah, our battles is just totally different. It's just different. It's like the batter on the sausages down there kind of looks like a corn dog, whereas up here
It
it's
does.
yeah up here like the batter is sort of like corrugated. So it's corrugated
Okay.
instead of being smooth, and it is like a lot more greasy as well. Like there's like a shitload of grease in it.
This is probably why there's like I don't know if this is true or not, but it feels like there's a lot more health problems up in Scotland. Like people just generally have them
Yeah,
more of them.
yeah, we definitely do have a bit of a health crisis up here. Whether or not it's
I
related to,
mean, not
to
like
bad
say
food,
England
but
doesn't.
you know,
No.
yeah, yeah. Like our diets aren't like great or whatever else, but I feel like they're better than some places. So
Possibly. Oh dear me.
so
Um, I
half of
mean,
Scotland just needs a salad and we'll be fine. So
just just to eat, just to have like a lemon or an orange once a year, so they don't get scurvy.
aye. Yeah, I do quite like citrus. So.
Speaking of healthy habits, what's your take on a potential beer tasting episode?
Oh, well, for those that watch at home and possibly in the RVR server, you'll notice that I put out a poll not too long ago about doing a beer tasting, and the resolve there was kind of we're unsure, but would maybe watch it. So I mean, like, I suppose I'll get around to it when I get around to it. I've got no idea, but maybe at the 20 subscriber mark or something I'll do it because I've been on 19 subscribers now for months and months. So but
Oh, that's something. Oh, that's quite. Yeah, you've gone up quite a bit now, and I thought you were like on 6 or something.
no, it's like after shout out to Ellie Penhollow, just shout out to her, like after those episodes that she was on, subscribers just increased, like almost 3 times after the first time that she was on. So like I effectively went from I think about 6 to possibly about 16 or something. Which
God damn.
I realize for those that are watching at home, it might not sound like a lot, but to a small time channel that's starting to try again, after many years of being away, and I can't believe I mean RVR's been going for almost a year now. Holy crap!
Really? Damn.
Yeah, 8 months in September. Well, 8 months this month, but a year in September. I had no idea. Wow, time flies when you are having fun, I suppose. But
Hmm. I mean, was it something I've been doing recently? Doing stuff around the garden and all that.
mm,
Trimming like these bushes and whatnot, and I think weeding. It's all fine and dandy, but I'm thinking of getting like new tools for it because I've been basically pulling out these weeds with just thin gloves, and I've been um leaving many holes in my hands from all the thorns. That was
yeah,
lovely.
yeah. You should definitely invest in gardener's gloves. They will save you a lot of trouble. I do know that because my dad does have a very large garden, a front and a back garden. Um, and I had
Oh yeah,
been,
you're
yeah.
growing a plant, aren't you? Yeah, how's your tomato plant going?
Yeah, I've got a few plants. I've got a marigold that's still going. I've got a marigold that's supposed to die in the winter, right? Marigolds are supposed to die in the winter, and because I keep my house at like a regular temperature, it's still fucking going. Um, like there's a new plant growing out of that plant pot right now. And then I do like a couple of cacti that kind of they're
Oh,
just
cacti are pretty easy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just there. You water them once a month and they're fine. Um, and then I get again two plants of unknown origin, which I cannot explain.
Yeah, we tend to know our plants, so no. Maybe like send a picture of them, we might be able to tell you.
Yeah, I'll see. It's because my grandmother kept those plants, and then she gave my dad trimmings, and my dad's kept this plant, and then my dad's cut off trimmings of the trimmings that he had, and now I've got them. So I don't think anyone actually knows what they are at this point. But
Oh yeah. Same thing for my grandmother. She's been doing gardening for like 50 years or something. Like
yeah.
the thing is, it's the only thing she ever does is just gardening. Like even like she comes in and watches the TV. It's like Gardener's World or something or some other gardening program. In the summer or like autumn, spring, she's always outside. You have to go out and look for her.
Well, you gotta have your hobbies, especially in your. And I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that your grandmother's around the age of a late 70s, but that would be a wild guess.
Correct. Yeah, correct.
God, I don't know.
Yeah, she's grown all sorts. I mean, she does get kind of mad when my grandfather goes out and like steals some wild strawberries and eats them. He has the tendency just to go out, pottering around the garden and then just finds whatever she's growing and then just eats it.
Mm, yeah, I would see how that would piss anyone off. You spend all summer long growing these nice plants, these nice strawberries. And then your husband, who's a total dickhead, just comes along and eats them. So
I mean, the funny thing is that he never eats his vegetables. Like, he had this phase at one point where he just ate nothing but like bacon fat for some reason.
yeah, that is pretty strange.
Yeah, S- strange eating habits.
I think everyone on the planet has their own strange eating habit.
Like for me, like I have like 3 packets of bratwurst left in the fridge.
Mm,
I mean, I would be eating them every day, but I think my guts will they might rebel against me.
that's possible. It's possible. I mean, you can't really. Sorry, I'm having a grape right now. I'm having a grape.
You're having a grape.
Yeah, I like
Oh,
grapes.
I'm eating. Oh, that's much healthier than I'm having a. Like if I make a pause now and again, it's probably just to drink a Monster Energy or like have a bite of my cheeseburger or like hit of the vape, I suppose.
Yeah, I try to like intermittently and sneakily do that. Like when other people are talking. And it's just like I just put the microphone up and then just like that. And then
This is like
then when they start,
yeah.
yeah, so because like all the smoke's sitting in your throat, you're kind of forced to go, yep, 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 no, 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 I totally understand, yep, just like that. So
This is the level of greed the Bible warned about.
yeah, yes, that's the thing about vaping is it's way too convenient. Like the whole problem with uh like rolling tobacco is if you can't roll, you can't smoke, and so that's why you've got what's called straights or well you've in fact there's two words for them up here are straights or snouts, um which is just pre-rolled factory cigarettes, the ones that you get in the box for like
Yeah.
a 10 or 20, and so it's like you have to go outside and then light the cigarette, and if the wind's blowing, the wind smokes more of your cigarette than you do, and it's just so inconvenient. But you get to the vape, and it's just like direct to your lungs, like the wind is not gonna smoke it for you. Like there's
Like
liquids,
you just refill it. You don't have to light it, just refill it.
mm,
And then now and again, and then just take a hit. You don't have to you don't have to worry about the wind and nothing. It's comically easy,
it
and
is,
that's kind
it
of the
is.
problem.
Yeah, it is. Which is why the UK government's starting to put up the legal age for buying and smoking cigarettes. So
Yeah, I think they introduced some law so that people only born after this certain date can't ever use nicotine.
yeah, 2006, I think. Is it
I mean, I
2006?
guess it's
It
good
might,
that
it
it's
might be
good that they did
2008.
that.
I don't think it is right, and I'll tell you why. Because it cuts off people's choice. I understand that
It does.
smoking is extremely destructive, but I don't understand why they would do this because they make an absolute killing off of things like cigarettes. They make a killing off of tobacco, off of they make an
They'll just
absolute
raise
killing.
taxes on people to
Yeah,
make more money. They'll just raise more
yeah,
taxes, and you'll be collecting them as per usual.
yeah.
You know,
It's
like they
it's
are
not
taking
fun.
people's choices away. That's the part that I'm not a fan of.
No,
Just
no.
yeah, maybe make them harder to get, but just don't ban them entirely.
Mm. Yeah, it's that should be the thing is that they should be harder, like maybe harder to procure, but you can't stop selling them altogether with. And like what's gonna happen as well is that like adults are gonna buy like nicotine products for children. It's going to happen. You can't stop it happening. You can try to police it, but you can make it legal, but it's not going to stop happening. It's like walking into the local shop for uh, like a couple of beers for the two children sitting on the step. They've asked any person to go and buy alcohol for them. Most people are going to turn their nose up at it because they don't want to get in trouble. But you are going to get the one person that says, "Yeah, okay, fuck it, your kids have fun." um, and then it's the whole problem of you know like they're gonna get addicted to it, and then you've put up the age, and they can't get it, and they can't walk into a shop and get it. So I mean, like what's gonna happen if in 40 years from now that 16-year-old child is now 56 years old, and still like has to ask someone who's 57 to walk into the shop for a packet of cigarettes for them. Like how
Yeah.
societally, how does that make any sense? Well, it doesn't, because UK government, or just governments in general, governments suck assholes.
They they do. It's like they don't. The thing is, they're just not regular people, are they?
No, no, they're born with silver spoons in their mouth. And speaking of being born with a silver spoon in your mouth, and the UK government, very, very good news is that Keir Starmer has now geared up to leave Parliament and stop being the Prime Minister. So,
Has he officially announced it yet, or is it because
there's
I've read about it
yeah,
and they said that only he's only told his close allies.
yeah, that's the thing, is that like close allies are gonna leak it out, and so if everyone else knows, then it's gonna happen. So, like, he can't go back. If he really did say it, he cannot go back on it now because it's public.
Yeah.
That will be another
I
U-turn.
mean,
Another U-turn. Like the Labour Parliament's already committed 24 U-turns. Imagine if you've got a 25th. Oh yeah, no, I'm resigning. And, like next Wednesday at Prime Minister question time, he's like, haha, just kidding. No, I'm actually staying.
it's like thing is, even if you get rid of, the man, it's like you still got Labour MPs. It's like a super majority of MP, like Labour and just. It's like the uni party is still there,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
what was it? What was I gonna go on about? Oh man, it's gone from me. It's
So for any potential Americans watching, if you think the United States government is bad and they rip on your rights, try having a look at the United Kingdom. You'll find that Donald Trump is a lot less harsh.
yeah, it's like he said he wanted to stay in power for like 10 years, and now he's gone done another U-turn. It's like,
Yeah, yeah.
you the stormtroopers are gonna have to hold out.
Yeah, it's not that as well. Like his replacements as well aren't great. I mean, you've got Angela Rayner who has an issue with the tax office because she didn't pay tax on like one of her properties. Then you've got Andy Burnham who's not even an MP, and then like I'm sure that Wes Streeton is even more uncharismatic than Keir Starmer. I, 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 I mean, you
It's
genuinely
only
could
gonna
make it
get
up.
worse.
You genuinely could not make it up. Like Wes Streeton is going to challenge the Prime Minister, but I don't know if he's got 81 MPs that will actually back him.
Yeah, I think we're just cooked. Like we're like even if we get rid of Starmer, like we're still gonna get another Labour fucking MP, dude.
Yeah, yeah. The only
And
option
then
now.
like even when the yeah, I
Sorry.
think the best choice is Andy Burnham, but he's not an MP.
No.
They're thinking they're getting around that somehow.
Yeah, they're trying to put him up for by-election in one of the Manchester areas, I think. I can't remember which, but it's one of the Manchester areas. But like, or is it Oldham? I think it's either Manchester or Oldham. But like, if you have a look,
In Manchester, yeah.
yeah, if you have a look, like all those areas voted Reform, what are the chances that Andy Burnham is going to get voted in, and that like it's not that as well. Like you've got quite a lot of like Restore Britain voters in that area now too. So like I
And
don't
the Restore Britain's growing as well.
yeah, I do not think that Labour has a chance of winning that seat whatsoever. It's just not going to happen, and Andy Burnham's just going to be like sat there. And I'm gonna hope that Andy Burnham does not get elected because he's going to be worse than Keir Starmer.
I mean, yeah, you'll just go back on everything he said because there's a few things that I know. I've listened to the man talk. I think this guy makes more sense, but he's gonna have to toe the party line and do the things no one likes.
Mm. That was the thing. Like the whole problem with the Labour Party was that they campaigned on, we will fight for your rights, your workers' rights, and like we'll protect people. And what was the first thing that they did when they got into power, Ethan? Was that they like they got in off the back of so many groups like waspy women, and Keir Starmer just threw them under the bus. That was it. Like he wanted nothing to do with them after he got elected. Then what he did was he cut off
Like,
the winter
yeah.
fuel allowance for pensioners. Like so, he's just fucked two groups like simultaneously with one
Well,
strike.
well, when it comes to getting into power, there's two types of people, to help you do that. There's the type of people who will maintain your power, and then there's those who will get you into power. Like once he gets into power, he could just discard those who helped him, and then keep those who will keep him in power. I mean, that's just how dictatorships work, like overthrowing a government. That's basically what he did.
Yeah, it's bad. It is bad.
It's like, it's the keys to power and all that, shit.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's the keys. Aye. Oh God, what has the world come to? That's the only question for yours at home is what has the world genuinely come to? Still got the war in Iran. We still got Russia fighting Ukraine, which is supposed to be now reeling down, but they've said that for years now, and just hasn't. It
I
just
don't
hasn't.
think it
Yeah,
is.
it just hasn't calmed down at this point. It's been going for almost 4.5 years at this stage. Um,
Yeah, yeah, it's not great when your no, your 2 week special military operation lasts 4 years.
yeah, yeah, that's not good at all. Not good, because yeah, it did put like a strain on like a lot of like global markets, especially like oil and gas, because like a shit ton of Europe's oil and gas comes out of Russia, or did come out of Russia, which is problematic in of itself. So, um, and then now you've got like the state of Hormuz, which 20% of the world's oil supplies runs through already. So, I mean, problem there too. You can't let oil
Like Trump
pass.
keeps lying about, yeah, he keeps lying about what he's doing in the war, and it's like he says, like, I mean, the first thing was like, your Iran blocks the Strait of Hormuz, and it's like, no, Trump is like, oh, I'm
I think you just cut off, mate.
gonna blockade it. Like, Iran says, no, we didn't. No, they just and Trump, yeah, Trump did pull a no on them and saying, yeah, we did.
Yeah,
It's just becoming a bigger and bigger that.
yeah, it is a total farce at this point. It's just a game of like who can nut the last.
No more forever wars, he said, and now he's doing another forever war.
Mm.
Do you think that the UK will be dragged into some sort of conflict somewhere?
Uh,
We
uh,
will all get drafted to fight for, Sir Keir Stalin.
Absolutely not. If it's genuine that Keir Starlin's going to be out in the next couple of weeks or months or whatever else, there's no way that we're going to be dragged into war. I think there would be like a huge backlash if we did, because when World War Two happened, like Britain and Poland got on quite well, and that was the whole point of like, I think Neville Chamberlain told Hitler, now, listen, do not touch Poland. Touch Poland means no, no, okay? And then what did Hitler do? Well, he fucking invaded Poland, didn't he? So and that happened, and the British public, I feel at that time, were more than happy to go to war, because we've been used to quite a lot of war. You come out the Napoleonic era, and then you've got like the many independence battles across Africa. Then you've got the Boer War, which 1899, and then the First World War, and then the Second World War. So I like at that stage would been quite used to war, um, but the
Not so
last.
much now. Like, people are poor.
Yeah, people are too poor. Like, I don't think anyone would be happy to like go out and sell their lives to the army for a country that would not give them, the time of day. Because a lot about a lot of the British public do feel snubbed, and it's that's coming from someone that works in the tax office. Is that I get so many people down the line, like giving me grief, or giving me shit. Like in HMRC just takes and takes and takes and like, yeah, I know, but we are the tax office,
Isn't that
mate.
the whole
Yeah,
point?
yeah,
Isn't that the
but
whole point of the tax office is to
yeah,
take money?
yeah. Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, I can't change it for you. Like, see the number of people I get calling up and saying, "Oh, can you stop interest?" I'm like, no. It's like, why not? I just don't have the administrative authority to do it. It's like,
Wait, interest?
yeah, and yeah, there's interest applied to late or no payment of your taxes.
Oh, damn, really?
Yeah, it's 7.75% per annum. I'm not making that
Well,
up.
uh,
So if you owe £100 after 1 year, it's £177.75. But it's not compound, right? So the interest doesn't accrue any interest. It's just the actual like base taxes and
oh, so it's
penalties.
not compounding.
No, it's not compounding. So it's a little like just based on the taxes that you owe, plus it applies to penalties too. So if you've got a penalty at £100 and tax worth £100, like after a year, that's another what, £15.50. So but like sometimes people owe quite a lot of money, and so I think one of the oldest cases that I'd ever seen was from 1999, and this guy owed £300,000. Um,
Wow.
and he just started to pay it in I think 2024 or something like that. But the interest on it was practically the same as what the debt was. Like that's what happens if you let it sit there for long enough. You know, just like you have to pay double the fucking tax. It was probably the most insane thing I've ever seen in my life, mate.
I don't think I've gotten any penalties or like, stuff like that. I mean, I'm trying to pay it. Like the thing is, I'm having to phone like the council and stuff like that and
Mhm.
sort out like council tax. Like I've called them numerous times about it. Like, hey, can I have like this form for this, please? I think, oh sure, we'll send it in the mail. Did that like twice, did not work. I think, okay then, can we do it this way? Oh, we'll get back to you on that. Okay, then they never did. It's just, it feels like they're not trying. Like my local council is not trying as hard. Maybe they're like backlog or something. I don't know. Yeah,
Possibly. I mean,
it's not like maybe they'll only give like penalties to those who are actively trying to avoid it. Maybe I don't know.
yeah. Sometimes it works like that. At least in the tax office. So the way so you've got two types of penalties. At least when it comes to self assessment, or if you're self employed, or if you have to file for like necessary expenses from work, or benefits from your job, or just shit like that. The high income child benefit lumps into that too. There's a whole host of reasons. So if you don't file after the clock strikes midnight, so you have to file by the 31st of January, right? If you wait till 1 minute past 12 on the 1st of February, you're instantly hit with a £100 late filing penalty. If you then wait 3 months, what happens is you start to accrue £10 per day up to a period of 90 days. So for £900, so within
What?
yeah, I'm not joking. So between 1 and 6 months, you can effectively be hit with penalties of £1,000 for not filing on time. But it gets worse. At the 6 month mark, you also get a £300 late filing penalty. So there's £1,300 of penalties in the space of 6 months. And to put the cherry on the cake, after 1 year, if you still don't file, it's another 300. So there's £1,600 of late filing penalties.
Yeah, mine was. I checked my tax bill. It's like, oh my god. I was like, and I read the fine print thing. Oh, it's for a year. Oh, thank God.
Yeah,
It's.
yeah,
I thought it was just like that month or something. Oh no.
yeah. Yeah, council tax is not fun. I don't even know why we pay it. I don't even know why I pay it. The only thing I get is my bin lifted once every couple of weeks, and that's about it. That's it. And
Yeah.
like apart from like using the roads as well, because obviously I need public transport. I don't know what else I'm paying for. I genuinely don't.
Like maybe like the police or something, or I
I
don't know,
yeah
like
I don't have yeah
NHS.
I don't have to call the cops. And the last time I used any sort of NHS service was over a year ago. I genuinely don't know what I'm paying for. Well, the NHS also comes out of national insurance, not council tax.
Oh, yeah, I don't know what council tax is coming from then.
Yeah. It's not that as well. Like I think I told you, well, the county that I live in, South Lanarkshire, had the absolute gall to put up council tax rates by 8.5% this year. Like,
So that's like penal. That's like a penalty, isn't it?
yeah, it feels like a penalty. Like they've just raised it 8.5% across the board. Like I
So yeah,
feel.
you told me like a penalty was like 7 something percent. Like they're basically just penalising everybody in
y-
that county.
Yeah, yeah, it definitely feels like that. Like they say that now that the biggest budget is social care. Um, and I don't like. I don't quite understand. Like I know Britain's got an aging population or whatever else, but like did the number of people that have mental health conditions and were in what do you call it, like care homes rise by 8.5% this year? Well, I can guarantee you that
Wow.
they didn't. So
Oh, really?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
they didn't.
yeah. No, there's no way that people in social care went up 10% this year. It just didn't happen. Um, so I can't really explain it, because most people's pay went up 4%. You know, like this year. I just don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know where it's going. It's genuinely beyond me. That's it. But that's my county council for you. So,
Yeah. Yeah, we both know how lovely your county is.
oh man, it's a shithole. It's just a shithole.
Glory to South Lanarkshire.
Uh, it's bad, man. It's bad. It's really bad. So like I've got North Lanarkshire Council not too far away from here, and it's like so much better. So
You
it's
could
just
have
it's
picked
just so
that
much better.
place.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like my whole family for the last like at least 5 generations has been in this county. So my
Whoa.
extended family
You,
on my father's side, it's been in this county for like the last
it's
five
just one
generations.
county, like nowhere else.
Yeah, yeah. No, we did well. I mean, some of us.
That's kind of crazy, actually.
Yeah, yeah. That's what happens when.
It's like 5 generations ago, on my family, like well, both sides of my family were in different places 5 generations ago.
Yeah.
I think. Hang on, when did it? Yeah, I think my family was like in Poland or something. Well, wasn't Poland at the time, but yeah, they were there. It was like yeah, it was all. It's hard to keep track of my end is.
Mm.
But at least for you, yeah, you know where all your roots came from.
Yeah, I can just trace it back to like a couple of towns somewhere in the middle of somewhere in the
Just
middle
a,
of the central belt in Scotland. That's it.
just a couple streets away.
Just a couple streets away. Like quite a lot of my dad's family lives on one street, or did live on one street. Up up up
It's
up,
like
unt- up until about ten.
it's
Yeah.
like
Oh, you go.
oh yeah. Oh, well, I think my sister lives only just down the road from me, and like my mother's only the next village over.
Do you know what would be funny?
Oh, what would be funny?
If the next time I come down to see you, but just going to annoy your sister.
I think she would definitely appreciate that.
I'll just talk in my BG accent so she can't understand what I'm saying. So
Oh yeah, that would be
she'll,
great.
you'll,
For like,
you'll,
oh,
you'll, you'll,
would you like me to translate for you?
you'll have to act as a translator. I just remember right. And I was talking to Lisa about this last night. So last August when I was down to see Ethan, we went to one of his local pubs. I think it's called the Red Lion or something like that. And we'd ordered a couple of pints naturally. In a pub. What else do you do other than drink? Um, and the barmaid was very nice. She poured the 2 pints, and then I said to her, "How much do you?" And she kind of just looked at me and she went, "What?" Like that. I was like, and
It's
I'm just,
how much do
yeah,
I owe you?
yeah, yeah. Like I just caught you out the corner of my eye, right? You're grinning for ear to ear like a Cheshire cat, a pint to your lips because you know what I'm saying, but she's got no idea, and I have to say, how much,
Yeah.
how much do I owe you? What is the price tag for the booze? You know,
Oh,
treat me
I
like
think I
that.
was definitely grinning at
Yeah,
that.
you,
I was
you,
just sipping my drink.
you were definitely smiling, like pint glass to your lips, and I'm just like, when she went what like that, I internally fucking just went, oh, for God's sake, you know, it's
You have to speak English, mate.
it's English. I'm speaking English.
I
It's
mean
maybe no,
English, English.
it's maybe no the king's proper, but it's still English.
Nominally speaking. Oh dear. I should take it down to the other pub near me. It's like, yeah, it's the next village over. I think they have a hard time understanding people just from the next town over.
Jesus, that's gonna be a
Like,
field day.
so I had to come in and translate because some Scottish guy was ordering like 2 pints on like a dinner or something.
That's
Like he was asking
ridiculous.
for a Newcastle Brown or something. Yeah, it's like I think that's like a lager or something. Yeah.
Aye, aye. Well, if
It's
it's
like, hey,
Brit,
could you help me out with this?
uh,
I just heard like one of the barmaids say, what?" like 5 times. I thought, okay, what's going on?
yeah, no, not fun, not fun. A little like especially see if you go up to a place like Inverness, right? Inverness, like accents are like thick in Inverness. Holy shit! So if you think Glasgow's bad, accents are like really thick in Inverness. So that's where I
Yeah,
was.
it
Yeah.
took me a good couple of years to like get a grasp, so it doesn't become unintelligible for me anymore.
That's the problem. I mean, at least like because when I'm working at my job, I have to put on my phone voice, and my phone voice is like, yes, hello, my name is X, Y, and Z, and this is how I talk when I'm on the phone. But like obviously when I'm just sat talking to you like this, it's like, of course you understand what I mean. So
Yeah, it's like I remember like this was like many years ago when I was phoning up student finance for like university stuff, and like as soon like when I heard a Scottish voice on the phone, I thought, and I immediately thought, no, this is before I understood what you're all talking about. I immediately rolled my eyes and thought, oh God, like I'm not gonna understand a damn thing.
and how did that conversation go?
Pretty well actually. I was stumped.
Oh
I'm
God.
surprised I got that.
Mm, yes,
Like
yes.
I have to put on a telephone voice as well, like especially if they got like a much more different accent or something like that. They may not understand me or like even just when I'm out ordering somewhere, it's like the people behind the counter are like foreign or something. I may have to use a phone voice.
Even like you're extremely easy for me to understand. It's like it doesn't seem like it would be too difficult for someone that's foreign to pick it up. Although I definitely have had quite a few cases of people on the phone, when they called about their taxes, or that have a very very maybe not like a such rare case, but it's definitely a disease, and the disease, and it's very specific. It's got a very specific name, Ethan. The disease is called, never heard of Scotsmanitis. It's a bad disease that really affects people's ability to understand Scottish people. So
I had that at one point, it was very tragic when I got the diagnosis, but I got mine treated and cured eventually.
took him many years, but
Yeah, it takes a few years to treat, but you get the hang of it.
yeah. The only treatment known is hanging around the Scotsman. So
For long enough.
yeah, for
Like,
long enough,
if I
for
ended up
long
live,
enough.
if I ended up living there, I just hope that I don't lose my King's English speech.
No, you wouldn't like
And
I mean, it's quite common for people to move places, like go to Canada or America, or Australia, and within like a few years they pick up the accent, they start sounding like one of them. But you've got people who've who come from, I wouldn't say exactly places like I do, and move to like a different country. They lived there for 50 years and they still sound the exact same. Like from the day that they moved. So I think it,
Oh,
it
my nana's like that.
yeah, it hits some people, but other people not so much. I think the people that really want to like integrate into the society do definitely end up picking up the accent. But there's nothing wrong with keeping the
Yeah,
one
it's
that you've
like
got.
my nan has like a really she's still like she's lived in England for like 40 something years, 30, 40 years, and she
Mm.
still has a really thick German accent. Like she'll sometimes even use German words or something like that.
That could be fun. We
But
could,
I get it just fine.
yeah, that could be fun as well. We could go and annoy your nan, or rather, I could annoy your nan. What did he say?
She wouldn't have a
Uh,
damn thing.
yeah.
That is so. It's like what she would do was she would look at me and like she would do like a squint and say, "What is he saying?"
I could just
Like
imagine,
she would genuinely sound like that. It's so yeah. It's like
I can,
it's like if Arnold like Schwarzenegger was a grandma or something.
yeah, I can just imagine like a really confused, like elderly German lady.
Like I'm going to Aldi
To
or
Ald
Lidl.
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 That's right, Lidl. That's how they pronounce it over there. Is Lidl, Lidl and Aldi. God,
Yeah.
The Germans are a funny
And she,
people.
it's like it's great when I hear us when I hear us say like I will be back.
I will be back. Oh God,
I will come back with some chicken soup
the
or something
chickens.
like that. It never gets old.
Christ, no.
And like even when I was or like the most common phrase is like shut the fucking window, there's a draft coming in.
It's quite funny, man. It's pretty funny. Do you know something? My dad, like years. This is when I was a wee boy, right? My dad used to buy big tins of like chicken noodle soup, and the chicken like the noodles would be like shells, but the chunks of chicken, right, that like it used to be like big chunks of chicken through this noodle soup, and it was like the broth as well was just like so good, and it was the tastiest chicken noodle soup I've ever had in my life. And it was made in Germany
Chicken
as
noodle
well.
soup.
Yeah, chicken noodle soup. I
Uh,
don't remember which company it was, but it was a German company that made it. And
it's like
like
yeah,
these
go on.
tins of soup, right? Were like a liter. It was like a liter of soup, and that used to do like me and my brother. So and my dad as well.
Oh
So
yeah, they actually they do like their soup. Yeah, they do
yeah,
really like their chicken soup because that's
yeah.
I think that's all my grandfather eats. Like it's like I'm just genuinely convinced that the only thing he eats is just chicken soup or something like that. Like the rest of his like vitamins and minerals comes from Guinness, from like 3 pints of Guinness a day.
Mm, well, I cannot say
Like I
that.
think he's maintained that streak for like twice my lifetime so far.
Yeah, I cannot say I enjoy Guinness at all. I remember having a pint of Guinness once at like a nightclub. I tried to ask for a tenants, but I don't think the barmaid heard me quite right, and so I ended up with a pint of Guinness. And me being the agreeable person I am, I'm like, okay, I'll just take it. How bad can it be? No, that was awful. It was just bad. I just didn't like it. It was awful.
I didn't mind it when when I was like a beer taster. Yeah, very funny. Yeah, I know. I was testing beers at one point. And I tried all of them at the like around the bar. I think, oh, Guinness is actually not that bad for me personally. It's kind of like it reminds me of vaguely of Abbott Ale in a way.
Mm, mm.
Like
It's
it's just like the malty coffees type taste.
Yeah, yeah. It's quite like smoking coffee like, and you do get like a very very like dry hint of chocolate, like a very very subtle hint. It's quite dry and it's quite subtle, the hint of chocolate, but it is there. So I mean, no, just no. It's the only reaction I have. No.
Yeah, when you come down here, come to visit me, we should do like the beer tasting episode. Like we'll have a bunch of it's like a beer mukbang.
Beer mukbang would just get absolutely destroyed on camera. Holy shit.
Like cheers.
Oh, joy. Absolute joy. Well, I mean, I suppose I'll be looking to come back down and sort of visit you around August time again. You know, if I can get the finger out and actually book the train tickets. But I will see. I will see.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Oh,
regularly,
trains a
you know,
pain in the
yeah,
ass.
regularly scheduled right about, August time. So I'm not gonna like come over the course of a weekend again because trying to get back like that Sunday last August was just absolutely awful. It was bad. Like the train get cancelled at roundabout in Manchester, and then like somehow I found myself at Newcastle. Um, and the God, I can't remember what company it is, but it runs from Edinburgh down like the east coast down to Newcastle, and then like to Yorkshire, I think, and it's just like that one company like services lines in that area. And they were nice enough to let me on without having to buy a new ticket, even though my ticket didn't cover their trains. So um, yeah,
Yeah, it's not great traveling like up to Scotland and back. Like uh, I think they just run things differently. Like once you get like far up north, like you can tell like the quality degrades significantly. Like if you go down south, the trains get better, but like north, like it just yeah no. Scotland's fine for trains.
yeah, but we are pretty good. ScotRail is quite good for train travel. Like the latest a train ever is like usually like a couple of minutes, if that. Most trains pull up early. And if it is delayed, it does not happen often. It's usually due to like technical faults or um like I think there was a train that get cancelled once because unfortunately someone had died on it. So um, I think that yeah, the police had to look into that
Oh
as well. So
yeah, I had that.
yeah,
Like I was on the train, yeah, and it was stopped. Yeah, I was on a train that stopped once, and because someone jumped on the tracks,
yeah, that actually happened at
nightmare.
not the train station that's like close to my house, but the next stop someone had jumped on the rail line there. Um, And then I would say, funnily enough, but it's not actually that funny. Someone gets stabbed down the street from me. And that wa-
Oh,
that was in like
damn.
that was in like the space of a week. In fact, it was like a double stabbing, and one of them died. Um, so like
It's not a nice place to live there. I mean,
no,
I wouldn't say it is.
no, it's definitely not. It's
Like
like a lot
lots
of.
of police cars. Like I'm shocked that you hear that many drive
Yeah,
by.
see, because I live next to a dual carriageway, it's like a road link for quite a lot of police forces, or police stations, and so like all hours of the night you'll have cop cars just driving on through. It was quite bad. Like when I initially moved in 23, like cop cars every single day, like I think between about 5 and 11 p.m. you would see at least 4 or 5 cop cars, just like sirens blaring, and it's
I've
just
never seen that many in my life. Yeah.
yeah, it's ridiculous. It's not good. Plus, the amount of traffic up here at night as well is just getting to the point where I can't sleep. Um,
If you, yeah, I managed to luckily, but you know that's gotta suck. Is
Yeah,
like at least here the traffic it slows down to a complete standstill. Like you don't get
mm,
any like past like 9 or 10 o'clock at night.
no,
And then even if you do see a police car,
mm.
they and I kid you not, the only reason that you see a police car around it is because they're driving to the chip shop, and I've actually met them in there. That's kind of it. It's like they only drive to this place just to grab a chippy.
That's it, man. You've got to have your lunch, but I don't think I do not think English police up here would fare particularly well, especially not in this area where there's like I wouldn't say crime's rampant, right? But you've got like domestic abuse that happens quite a lot, and assaults happen quite a lot up here. So you know,
I think about that when I travel up, to your realm or where you live.
mm. I personally I've never had an issue. I've never ever had a problem. Not once have I ever had a problem up here. So like people do say it's a bad area, and I think it's a bad area because it looks bad, which it does look bad, right? And the the, the overwhelming issue being is it's a poor area, and unfortunately poverty breeds crime. So but it's not as if like crime is like huge and rampant and like totally out of control, you know. Not where I live. It's just like see if you keep to yourself, no one else bothers you. That's kind of how it
I
is.
mean, we do like the most crime that does happen is no, there's only like one incident. I've got like a neighbor who lives like nearby, and he has like the habit of like breaking into houses, and he always gets caught for it. He always does. And the thing is, the entire village knows who he is. Like he's kind of known as the guy who steals garden gnomes.
The guy who steals garden gnomes. Let's say that's a victimless crime. It's a
Or
victim.
like parts of cars, but he's kind of known as the gnome stealer.
Well, I mean, if you're stealing car parts, then you know. But garden gnomes it's just it's a victimless crime. Like you shouldn't go out your way to steal someone's garden gnome, but it is a victimless crime.
Yeah, maybe. Well, there is one victim, and that is the gnome.
Well, I suppose. So, if you're counting gnomes as people, then I guess, but
And gnomes have rights.
gnomes have rights, do they? Yes,
Do they?
yeah, these little like porcelain like whatever they are, like munchkins have rights.
What do you have against gnomes, dude?
I don't have any. Well,
Like, what's your beef?
my grandmother kept quite a lot of fucking abhorrent gnomes that just looked awful. They just looked absolutely dreadful. I hated them. I didn't, do you know something? Like as a wee boy, I just thought they were normal. I didn't realize how much I hated them until after she died. So, um, but I just,
I have a lot of pigeon statues, not gnomes, but many of those.
I mean that's different, right? I mean, you like your birds. You're a bird man, so that's
Like, you've got your like skulls and like deer,
yeah, I've got my
like
skulls and my fairies
deer
and my deer.
paraphernalia and all that.
Yeah, yeah, I do. I like my skulls, my deer, and my fairies. So.
Fairies, I didn't know that one.
No, no, it's because that windowsill like across my living room that sort of points out into the street. That one's always down, but for the last couple of months, well, since I got the Ganesha statue, it's kind of been up so that the light sort of shines through the statue a little bit. Um, so yeah, that's fun.
I'm surprised you got like one of those statues.
They're nice to have around. It's like a lot of people have like a Buddha statue in their house, but they don't like go out their way to like pray to the Buddha. So
Bet you do secretly.
I don't have a Buddha statue to pray to.
I mean, like the like what's it like that
The
elephant statue
yeah
that you got?
the Ganesha statue. I wouldn't say I pray to
Yeah.
it. I just like, but it's just nice to like. It's just nice to sit and look at, I suppose.
Oh,
Anyway, I I believe that we have come to the close of our hour. I will thank each and every single person that has watched tonight, and of course, Ethan, thanks as always for joining.
Yeah, you're welcome. It's
Yeah,
been a pleasure.
yeah, no problem. Um, so do catch us in a couple of weeks' time. I know I do actually have to apologise if you've got this far in the episode, you will notice that a couple of weeks ago there was no episode and I'd claimed technical difficulties. The truth is I forgot and then I got sick, so there was just there was just nothing. A couple of weekends ago, and well, there was genuinely nothing a couple of weekends ago, and then last weekend, I just yeah, like again, there wasn't actually technical difficulties. I forgot. I was too busy playing Minecraft. Or Ethan's got a realm now, and then the day after that, I was going to plan to do it. Like I genuinely was unwell, so that that's what happened there. So again, if you got this far in the episode, now you know. Um,
You promised us Lord of the Rings and you didn't deliver.
I wasn't well, mate. I wasn't well. I don't know what else you want me to say. But do join us on May the 31st for hopefully an interview. I will try and seek out anyone that wants to be interviewed. And if there is no interviewed, at that point, I will then read The Lord of the Rings. But thank you so much for joining. Thanks very much for listening in to anyone who did. If you're doing it in your own time later on, or if you did throughout the course of this video, again, thank you very much. And we will see you in a couple of weeks. Goodbye.
Bye.